welcome in to the Bet on Me podcast. It is Friday, July 29th, 2022, and we have got some things to talk about. So last night, NFL training camps are underway, of course. I've been watching that. Been watching the Titans, of course, and they're looking pretty solid. There's a couple of teams that look pretty solid. I know Brady's down there throwing to Julio Jones right now. There's a lot of talk about Gronk coming back to play with them because Julio's down there. I'm not sure if that's something that is probably going to take place. I really doubt it, but I know a lot of people want it to happen. They're all wanting Gronk to get back with Brady down there. That way they can win another Super Bowl together. But you see a lot of these teams right now. They're out here and they've got these the big talk around a lot of them right now is these big pillowcase helmet headwear gear thing they got going on right now, and apparently some of the veterans don't like it, and it's for the players' safety, but a lot of these older players, God only knows what they're out there saying on the field about this stuff. Back in my day, we used to slam our heads together with, sledgehammers to get ready for games. Yeah, it's not that way anymore. So, guys, last night, if you follow me on the Twitter and on the Instagram, I was doing the Thursday big play parlay giveaway. Talked about this a little bit yesterday, but we have to talk about it. We had the under of the Kansas City Royals and New York Yankees of 8.5. We had the Kansas City Royals plus 1.5. Both those hit. We had the under of 8 runs and the Houston Astros on that game. Houston Astros won 4-2, so that hit. We had the under of 7.5 runs on the Philadelphia and Pittsburgh game. We had the over of 7.5 runs. That hit 8-7. Philly covered that themselves before Pittsburgh even started making hits or making runs in that game. We had the Boston Red Sox last night against the Guardians, and we had the under of the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. All those hit. We also had the under of the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays, the under of 9. We also, in a game that finished 5-3 for Toronto, had the Detroit Tigers plus 1.5 in this same parlay. This was a 9-leg plus 28,420. I was going to give away half of those winnings that would have won. And it was like $1,400, so I put like $4 on it. I was going to give away half those winnings to one of my listeners who follows me on the Insta or the Twitter. And we were 1 leg shy of hitting. Can you believe that? So mad. Anyway, we're going to do another one next Thursday, guys. It's Friday right now, so we're going to go ahead and look ahead to today. I've already got some picks out over on cappertek, guys. If you want to go over to cappertek and check those out and use all the betting tools, they have the best betting tools. The betting trends, the trend finder, the game simulator, the game cap census. They have the news aggregator, which puts all the top stories from all your favorite sites right at your fingertips. From USA Today, Doc Sports, Pickwise, Sportsline, DraftKings Nation, SBR, Dimers, all Sportsline, Action Pro Sports, all of these top stories are put right here in the sports betting news aggregator, along with your podcast. You got your podcast where you can find all your podcasts over there, your betting podcast. You've got the leaderboard over here where you can see what pro cappers, the pro verified cappers, over 8,000 of them, where you can see what they're doing. You can find them all in the directory. You can log right in. You can sign up, log right in. It's absolutely free. Use any username you want and have access to all these things. One of my favorite things is the game simulator and the trend finder. It puts the last 10 games right next to each other of both the teams that are currently going to play, and it gives you everything against the spread, how they were at home, how they were away, wins and losses on the overs, the totals, how many times they went over, how many times they went under, just the trends. And it's really, really helpful when you're making sport picks and you're looking at everything else when it comes to the money and all that. And you can see all this on cappertek. The link is down below in the description, guys. Absolutely love the site. Appreciate everything they do for us. You can catch the podcast streaming over there. I believe it's in the betting trends and in the game cap census. So go check it out and go check us out while you're there. And check out some other podcasts. Check out some pro verified cappers. Get yourself signed up and make sure you're using all that cappertek has to offer. But guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the picks that I have tonight. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys those. Just a quick little podcast today because it's Friday. We're going to get out of here. We've got something planned for tomorrow. We got something planned for everybody tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty cool. I think we're gonna start doing some new stuff heading into the football season. So I got a couple new shows that we're gonna go ahead and debut this weekend. So tomorrow night, guys, be looking for that. That way we can still talk, football. We can still talk a little bit of everything. We can talk about the bets on the podcast. We can talk a little football, but these other two shows I'm gonna be doing coming up are going to be centered completely around football, the college game and the football game. So really excited about those. Kind of do the podcast Monday through Friday, and then we're going to have those shows Saturday and Sunday. It's looking like Saturday night we're going to do one, and then Sunday, probably before the games start, we're going to do one. So looking to have shows 7 days a week. So I hope everybody tunes into that and checks it out tomorrow night. Anyway, we'll get back to this. That way we can give you just a quick couple bets. I already put it out on the Instagram for everybody. I know most people check that out before they check this stuff out, before you want to watch a whole podcast. But I got the Mets tonight. I'm taking the Mets against the Marlins. They're at the Marlins. I think the Mets are 7-3 in their last 10 away games, and 5-5 against the spread in the last 10. And the Marlins are in the middle of a 10-game losing streak against the spread, guys. So I feel like the Mets are going to get this one. Also tonight, we're going to take the Guardians against the Rays on the money line. We're going to take the Guardians. I think the Guardians, the Rays are 7-3 in their last 10 games at home. The Guardians are 5-5 in their last 10 away games. In the last 10 games, Cleveland is 6-4, and I don't know. I just have a feeling Cleveland's going to get the win here. I don't know. A lot of dead space there. I know. I'm just looking at this. I just have a feeling that Cleveland's going to get this win. There's not a whole lot I can really, put behind all of it, but and then the final pick tonight, guys, we're going to go with the Oakland A's plus 1.5 against the White Sox. I don't think the Sox are a great team. The A's are, 7-3 against the spread in the last 10 games. The Sox are 4-6 against the spread in the last 10 games. The A's are 6-4 in their last 10 away games and against the spread, and the Sox are 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 home games. So I know a lot of people are probably going to be looking, and it's looking like the money is coming in on the Sox, but I think the A's get this one in a landslide. I do. I think I probably should have just took them on the money line, but I sprinkled it right there on the points just to be safe. But I do. I think the A's get this win tonight. And I think that's all the picks I have in baseball tonight, guys. Like I said, don't want to run the show over too long. Don't want to get too crazy long today. So just a short one to get on here, talk about the picks, talk about yesterday's parlay that didn't really work out for us. So guys, if you don't follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you can go over there and follow. The links are down below in the description. You can go down there and get the ads and put it in there. Also, one of them is over here, over like right in here. That's one of them at Bet On Me Pod. That one is the one on Twitter. At the Bet On Me Podcast is the Instagram. And You can follow us on YouTube. You can look up Bet It All Sports or the Bet On Me podcast. We are a Bet It All Sports program. The Bet On Me podcast is right now the only show on there, but tomorrow we're going to have another one starting. And then Sunday, we might do it this Sunday. I know we're going to do the Saturday show starting tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. Talking a lot of football on that one. Just it's all football. So and that's gonna coincide with the college football season. After all the games at night, we're gonna come on fresh show right after all the games, right after we sit there and watch them all, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna give our opinions on it, and then that's just gonna be a YouTube show. So it's not a podcast. You can find the podcast on Apple, but these other shows are only gonna be exclusive to YouTube and the Bet It All Sports YouTube channel. Guys, thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for following along. Thanks for everybody that liked and retweeted the other day and liked and shared and commented on the post on Instagram. Guys, we're going to get one of those eventually. And if we don't, like I said, we'll just do a big giveaway right before the postseason starts in baseball. And yeah, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Be on the lookout for the show tomorrow. And yeah, get out to a game this weekend. If there's something going on in your town locally, if it's just a local, soccer, baseball, anything like if there's some kind of, you know, team, that's not, even if it's not a major team or anything like that, just get out, just be outside, go, watch some sports, enjoy yourself, eat some popcorn, have a Coke, life's short, you know what I mean? Get out there. And while you're out there, you can always find a way to gamble on these games. Uh, I'm sure there's a local book you could use or something like that to get you a game in. Like here in Tennessee, we can use Action 24/7 and we can gamble on like local baseball games and soccer games that are played here in the area. So probably looking to get out and do that this weekend. So I'd suggest other people do too. Well, instead of just being stuck at the house, if you can't get out to a major, professional game or anything like that, the baseball, if you don't live in that area, go find something else to go watch, just get out there and enjoy it before the weather changes cold on us. And, we're stuck inside freezing and we, bundled up. Unless you're out in Lambeau, then you're one of those people who just enjoy the tundra and the frozen Lambeau field out there with your shirt off and all. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm just so excited for football to start. Guys, have a great weekend. Go get those bets in.